What is going on, everybody? It's Crappy here with some more DLC information this time, not just news on when it's coming, because we have no news on when it's coming. But apparently they leaked, not really intentionally, the survival mode and a bunch of information about the survival mode. For those of you who don't go on the forums, it was posted on the forums, along with some information on Snaga, one of the Guardians that is set to release with the season pass. It's been known that he's supposed to be releasing for a while now. However, now we have information on what his abilities somewhat are, but those aren't confirmed. Those are just all speculation and can totally be changed before his release, which is still not confirmed at any time. Well, but we'll get into survival mode first. Survival mode is going to be actually a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. It seems like it's sort of going to be horde style almost, judging by what the information is. You can go and find all this information about the survival mode by going to your help and tips section, which is if you tab all the way over from the main menu all the way to the right, then I believe you go into tips, and then it's at the bottom of the tips section, and they're all listed there. Most of it is just stuff trying to help you with it, so it doesn't give out too much information, but there is certain things like that. There's 3 different kinds of pickups, such as movement speed, shield, and damage increase, that towers and shrines and structures spawn at different times, that enemies come through doors that you can break, all these weird kinds of things that are really cool. And it's really focusing on your survivability, like lifesteal, not resistance. In fact, it says survivability and lifesteal. So I guess that would be resistance. Sorry. And something about guardians that deal damage to themselves. I mean, and I know that there is certain guardians that deal damage to themselves. Like Great Goblin has an ability that hurts him. I don't know if they're saying that there's going to be extra add-on damage for some reason, or if it is just going to be the abilities that deal damage and stuff. It's looking really cool, honestly. I thought it was going to be kind of stupid. I don't know if it's looking like it's players versus bots, like they're not real players, although in some aspects it does look like it could be player versus player, so we still have to wait and see on that, because there has been no confirmation on any of this. This is all subject to change, so to say. Then they have, like I said, Snaga or whatever, who is going to be a striker. You know, there's only one evil striker, that's Gollum. I was really praying and hoping that he would be a ranged striker, but sadly he's not. He looking at his abilities, it looks like he kind of plays like Ori, in the aspect that he has an ability that marks enemies, which basically amplifies what he can do to them. And his ultimate, in fact, increases his damage on a target marked by his ability, and gives him high resistance. So he's looking like he's gonna play like more tanky out of all of the strikers, because he isn't ranged. So that puts him in the category with Bilbo and Gollum, who are very, very squishy but can deal insane amount of damage. And it looks like his abilities actually have some long range too, and he has a lot of sustain. He has one of his abilities gives him life steal. Well, it deals damage and heals, and then his passive is that if he kills an enemy, he heals from it. I don't know if it's specifically Guardians or if it is just going to be any sort of enemy, meaning creeps, etc. Another ability says he leaps to guardians who are marked by his marking, stuns them, large radius, similar to Legolas's attack. Now this is all from somebody who apparently the guardian during the last update leaked along with Barrow White Lord in separate ones and stuff. Or wait, I don't even know how to say his name. I'm bad with the pronunciations of these people's names. And the people got to play him for a really small amount of time. He was apparently not balanced, which is understandable. He hasn't been set to release yet, but he's looking pretty awesome by his abilities. I like the fact that he has damage output, sustain. He looks like he has it all. I really do wish that there was some sort of evil ranged striker, but what are you gonna do? We'll just have to stick with Haldir, Legolas, and Arathorn. This is just awesome. I would expect survival mode. I would see coming with whatever the last Guardian is, or even after the last Guardian. I think that's gonna be the final thing that they add. And judging by the fact that Snaga looks somewhat decently finished, I'd say he's going to come out before the other guy. So, he is looking fantastic. There's no information on the other person, but I will make sure to bring it to you if any of it leaks. And this all is not confirmed, but it's kind of like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You got it right, you know. That's about it. So, I'll let the video roll out a little bit more, and for more news and guides to Guardians of Middle-earth or other games eventually, please do subscribe if you like this news, if you're excited for it, as I am. Please do leave a like, it helps me a lot, makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. So, thank you guys for watching, and make sure you guys have a very, very crappy day.
Victory!